as some of the firefighters that were called to the scene. So we have heard that Governor Mills is going to come here to the lumberyard and is going to speak with some of the owners and state officials to talk about where they go from here. We have heard from the owners that the mill is not going to operate for the rest of the week as they continue the investigation. Brittany, if you have any other questions, feel free to fire my way. So it's been a really, it's almost been a ballet of a coordination between state officials, state police running traffic down on the hill behind me and having those tanker trucks just shuttling through, bringing water to the scene. But yeah, I count no less than 4 explosions since we've been here. And you just think of a nature of a working lumberyard where something catches and nearly everything is going to be flammable. And the work that they do here, I would say it sounded to me like a propane tank or something of that nature that had exploded. But it was a loud boom, at least 4 of those that we heard while we were here. And that was back in the heart of this, when the plume of smoke was black and you could see it from miles away. A little different now, certainly still very active. And I'll step away and I'll have Mark zoom in a little bit for you there. You can see above the tree line at times there are still tanker trucks there trying to get water down onto what's going on. You can see just over the top of the tree line, firefighter at the top of the ladder truck there, putting water down onto the lumberyard, trying to just extinguish these flames, which again, far different from what they were earlier today. But just the fact that the firefighters can get this close to what it was when we first arrived, that was completely up in flames. So the work is being put in to try and get your arms wrapped around this thing, which it does appear that officials here have been able to do. Again, lumberyard's going to be shut down for a week while they investigate exactly what happened. We still don't have the identities of any of the people who were injured. And one thing, Brittany, I think you alluded to this earlier, was the nature of a mass casualty situation. When you hear that, when I first heard it, you think the worst. And what a mass casualty situation is just the amount of resources that are going to be needed for an event like this. It doesn't speak to multiple people passing away. It's just that is the nature of what a mass casualty event is. It's just the amount of resources that are going to be needed on scene, and just how it can overwhelm local authorities and have everybody hands on scene. So 11 people injured. That is what has been confirmed so far, and we don't have anything more than that. So I think that a lot of people, when you see that terminology, it's very jarring. And certainly this is as serious a situation that we've dealt with in a long time. But
Hey. I mean, they can just. I mean, if they think of a question while I'm going and they want to ask me it, that's totally fine. I'm comfortable with that. I was saying a question could be like, "What is the area like?" And I can explain that it's a very isolated area. You know, it's we don't know if the fire has spread it anywhere. You know, like something like that. If they want to, if we have time, I am adding a good amount to the 5:30, so it's definitely going to go longer. So, just so you know. Yeah, like can and just be like, and Max, can you just describe what that area is like around the mill? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right, sounds good. All right, bye. Okay. Hey, Sam, quick question. Sam, can you hear me? Sam. Okay, we're going with at least 11 injured. We know that 10 transfers, one person to the main general. Okay. The main general only Gus and then transferred. Okay, gotta add that. Yeah, sounds great. It should just be both of the fire marshal's office. Yeah. Okay. Katie and Asia, I just want to walk you through what it was like coming up to this scene earlier today before I show you what it looks like right now. When we were about 20 to 30 minutes out, we could smell smoke in the air. And then when we were about 10, maybe 15 minutes out, that's when we started seeing the smoke. And then as we got closer, the smoke just started building and building. So if you take a look at this video here, this is what it looked like just a few hours ago. Even more smoke filling the air and ladder crews on top of the smoke spraying water. And that went on for a few hours. When we spoke with fire marshals earlier today, they could not give us any idea as to how this fire started. However, our media partners at the Bangor Daily News reports that the purchasing manager of the mill told them the fire started in the area where wood shavings are packed in plastic bags. From there, the flames spread to a nearby silo that is filled with dust, which then exploded. Here's how the fire marshal's office described the scene before we were able to get up to Searsmont. Now, here's what the scene looks like right now. You can see that there's a lot of white smoke, and there's still a good amount of it still around. Obviously, a much different scene than what it looked like earlier when you saw that video just before we played the fire marshal sound. But again, definitely a good sign that we're seeing white smoke here. This is, showing that the fire is being contained and it is dying down. This fire started around 10 this morning, so it's been a long day for these crews, and they're still going at it. This is a very active scene still. We have seen countless fire tankers going back and forth with water to try and put out this fire. We do know that 10 people went to Maine Health in Portland to be treated. We know another person was also transported to Maine General in Augusta, but we don't know where they're transferred to after that. So a total of 11 people have been injured as a result of this fire. We don't know the extent of their injuries or exactly who they were, if they're employees or firefighters. We're still working to get that information. And we do know from one of the owners from the sawmill that all the employees have been accounted for. Asia. Yeah, so it's actually a pretty rural area. There's not a lot of homes around here. It's a lot of woodlands. There's a few homes around here, but it's been definitely probably a very active and disturbing scene probably for many people around here. It's a very quiet area with fire crews and police and fire tankers, as you just saw one go behind me, back and forth all day with sirens blaring. We have seen a few neighbors walking around and trying to figure out what is going on. So, and again, we are still trying to figure that out for ourselves as well, exactly how this all happened tonight. So we're up at 6 as well. I would just keep the shot here in case I want to take it again.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, I don't know if you just saw the email from Dan. I will probably mention that at 6, if you guys are okay with that, just kind of describing the latest on the patients and exactly where they were sent to.
Let me see what he said.
Basically, I think the only new information that we know is that they were sent to the level 1 trauma center, and they can again confirm that it was 10.
Well, I think the big thing is that they're now actively treating these 10 patients because we knew that they were coming.
Yes. Yep.
That's the big takeaway.
Yep.
Let's see. 4, and then where 4 were initially treated. Yeah, put all of this in.
Okay, I'll put that in. Yep.
The sound bite that I sent you for 30.
Yeah.
Ended up running the wrong bite.
Oh, okay.
So the bite that I sent you for 5:30, we will use at 6.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And was that good? Was that more? I tried to put more information in there, just kind of walking. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
I was running around. I heard most of it.
Okay. Yeah. Can you just? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter for Sam anymore, but for Ted. And I will make it clearer in the script. But we took the VO a little early because I wanted to show the scene before he went to the VO. But I obviously just changed it around a little bit. But I will make it clearer in the script. I know I've been kind of setting a lot of stuff.
The soundbite
Speaking tonight. Obviously, Mills can change her perspective on that. I've been here since like what, 2? And we got here at 2. But I mean, I started at 10, so.
We're at 8, and those guys are already here.
Yeah, they're already here. So they have more crew, so I think it's easier for them. And then News Center has a station in Bangor, so it's easy for them to come over here. Yeah. But yesterday I was up at the JD Vance thing, so that was a long day, and so it's been a busy week. But
Television kind of tested.
oh yeah, it's like 1 week. It's like everything happens, and then so.
I could go on the road with a truck. Trust me, dude.
Yeah.
14, 18 hours a day for like 30 days.
Yep.
Especially
So.
big events.
Yeah.
Well, besides the Olympics, I did the good road games.
Oh. Oh yeah.
36 days.
Yeah. Yep. I went to school at Syracuse, so not too far away. Yeah. Yeah. We had a bunch of students that would go up there, and yeah. So.
Cool little town.
Yeah, I love upstate New York. It's so nice. But
I've been up there for doing bobsled.
oh, cool. Okay. Yeah.
I did a World Cup bobsled.
Yeah.
I did U.S. Russian bobsled special show up there. That was interesting.
Yeah. That is. Yeah.
That would have been back in the late 80s.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Way before my time.
Well, we went to a conference
Yeah.
up in North Carolina the other day for Society of Broadcasting.
Nice. Yeah.
Where the hotel is at the base of Cranmore is the old home of Volvo International Tennis Center.
Oh, okay.
They used to hold the tennis tournament.
Yeah. Yep.
In 1970s,
Okay.
there with CBS.
Yeah. Oh, fun. Okay. Yeah.
My first TV show.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting, right?
Yep.
So where are you actually from?
I'm from Rhode Island.
Rhode Island?
Yeah. But my dad grew up in Windham, so we would come up here all the time, and come up to Portland for like New Year's and other holidays. So.
Whereabouts in Rhode Island?
Yeah, Barrington, Rhode Island. So it's about 10 minutes away from Providence. Yeah.
My
So.
wife's from Mattapoisett.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
And then I spent a wonderful, 6 months, 4 months, with the Big Dan's Pool Hall Rig Trial in Fall River. A bunch of they had fun on the pool table in the middle of the bar. Yeah.
Like flatbed tow truck with so much water on it, like water bottles for the firefighters.
Like that.
It was crazy. So.
Hopefully it's not hot.
No. Yeah. True. Sun's not out, so.
I have fought fire wicked hot days.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Also, it's wicked cold days. Like here was cold.
So we'll be out of here shortly after 6.
Right. Are you gonna edit or are you gonna run?
I don't know. Actually, we'll probably feed it back to them. Because they have all the SOTs. They've been editing that. So they have everything. It's just easier instead of having to boot up We'll just and yeah, probably just kind of ad lib. That we just received in the last minutes of health. Hey. Yep. Oh yeah, yeah. Yep, that's totally fine. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, and just yeah. All right, perfect. Just so you know, at the top, I'm gonna say we have 2 updates that we just got in the last few minutes. It's gonna be Maine Health and then Mills, and then we'll all step out of the way and we'll show the scene. Just so you know. Okay. All right. Yep. Bye. Okay, we have 2 updates for you that we just received in the last few minutes. The first is from Maine Health. They confirmed that 10 people are being treated after being injured in this fire. The second update is just saw Governor Janet Mills. We're told. Oh, American Red Cross. Okay, I'll mention that. It's not. We also saw let me step away and show you the scene right now. Oh wait, I should probably dial in here. What a day!
Holy.
I haven't checked my Nat mic. I don't know why I keep saying Nat mic. I mean,
Are you happy?
on the mic, yeah. Oh, that's fine. It's like half. Asia, we have a few updates for you that we just received in the last few minutes. So first, Maine Health has confirmed for us that they are treating 10 patients across multiple of their locations, treating 10 patients that were injured in this fire across Maine. Now, we also just saw a black SUV go by with Governor Janet Mills inside. We did hear from state officials earlier. Now, we did hear from state. And we did hear from state officials earlier that Governor Janet Mills was in the area and was going to talk with the owners of this mill. We were.
Yeah.
Yep, I got you. All right, sweet. Thank you.
I don't know. Not interested. Thanks.
Who is that? Scam, yeah.
Usually it pops up as spam, but that one doesn't.
I would have been a lot meaner.
Like asking how much my house is.
Just got a few updates within Canada. We just have a few updates that we want to share. We just got a few updates just within the last few minutes. The first is from Maine Health. They have confirmed for us that 10 people, that they are treating 10 people that were injured in this fire. 10 people that were injured in this fire. Oh, get in a shot? Oh. Katie and Asia, it certainly is. And we have a few updates for you that we want to share that we just got within the last few minutes. The first is we just heard from Maine Health, who has confirmed for us that 10 people have been treated after being injured in this fire. The second is we also just saw a black SUV drive by here with Governor Janet Mills inside. Now, we were told by state officials that she was in the area today and was planning to speak with the owners of this mill. But again, they said that Governor Mills is not talking to the media. We also just saw a disaster relief American Red Cross van drive by. It was unclear if they were leaving or just showing up to the scene, but we were told that that from the Red Cross that there was 10 disaster relief Red Cross employees here. So I just want to step away of the camera here so you can get a good look at what we are looking at right now. So it's, again, as you mentioned, Asia, it's still a very active scene. We have seen tanker trucks go back and forth still with water to try and contain this fire. It was a lot different scene earlier today. I just want to point to some video now. There was even more smoke filling the air, and ladder crews on top of the smoke were spraying water, and that went on for a few hours. When we spoke with the fire marshals earlier today, they could not give us any idea as to how this fire started. However, our media partners at the Bangor Daily News reports that the purchasing manager of the mill told them the fire started in the area where wood shavings are packed into plastic bags. From there, the flame spread to a nearby silo that is filled with dust, which then exploded. Here is how the fire marshal's office described the scene before we were able to get up to Searsmont today. Now, again, we were able to get some more context from Maine Health, as we mentioned just a little earlier. Again, I just want to reiterate, 10 people have been injured as a result of this fire. It is unclear the extent of their injuries at this moment or exactly who is injured, if it was firefighters or employees. Now, we did hear from the owners of the mill that all the employees have been accounted for. And again, this is still a very active scene, and the State Fire Marshal's office says they haven't even begun investigating this fire. So it may take a little while before we figure out exactly what happened here tonight. We're live tonight. Max Williams, CBS 13 News. God damn it. I forgot where it was.
firefighter or something rolling.
Okay, yeah. This fire started around 10 this morning, and it's still a very active scene. There are still...
Hey Jackson, can you roll on a look live for Max and I? Yeah, we're on live YouTube. All right, cool. Thanks. Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Okay. All right. The state fire marshal's office says the fire started a little bit after 10 o'clock this morning, and it's still a very active scene here. Okay. The state fire marshal's office says this fire started a little bit after 10 this morning, and these crews are still working to try and put out this fire. We have seen water tankers go back and forth to try and give water to those firefighters to continue putting out this fire. So it's been a long day for the crews, and I just want to step away so you can take a look at the scene here right now, and you can see there is still smoke filling the air. It is mostly white smoke, which is a good sign that indicates essentially that the fire is dying down. Earlier we saw a lot of black smoke, and I just want to turn to some video now is what it looked like a few hours ago. Even more smoke filling the air, and ladder crews on top of the smoke spraying water, and that went on for a few hours. When we spoke with the fire marshals earlier today, they cannot give us any idea as to how this fire started. However, our media partners at the Bangor Daily News reports that the purchasing manager of the mill told them the fire started in the area where wood shavings are packed into plastic bags. From there, the flame spread to a nearby silo that is filled with dust, which then exploded. Here's how the fire marshal's office described the scene before we were able to get up to Searsmont. We'll go into the SOTs, and then, what do I want to say here? Okay. Now, we have confirmed with Maine Health that a total of 10 people were injured as a result of this fire and are currently being treated. The owners of the mill tell us that all the employees that were inside at the time have been accounted for. Again, we don't know the extent of the injuries at this time. Sorry, let me restart that. Now, we have been able to confirm through Maine Health that they are treating a total of 10 people that were injured as a... Jesus. Now, we have been able to confirm through Maine Health that a total of 10 people have been injured as a result of this fire. It is unclear the extent of their injuries or exactly who was injured, if it was firefighters or employees, but we do know from the owners of the mill that all the employees that were inside the mill at the time were all accounted for. And the state fire marshal's office tells us that they haven't even begun to investigate this fire, and they say it could take a little time. Sorry. Actually, I should probably add. Why am I getting out? Oh, well, yeah. I guess we don't need to do the beginning. Now, we have been able to confirm through Maine Health that a total of 10 people have been injured as a result of this fire. They are currently being treated, although we don't know the extent of their... Oh my God, why can I not speak now? Okay. Now, we were able to confirm through Maine Health that a total of 10 people were injured as a result of this fire. It is unclear. Okay. Now, we have been able to confirm through Maine Health that a total of 10 people were injured as a result of this fire. They are currently being treated, but it is not known. Now, Maine Health was able to confirm for us that a total of 10 people have been injured as a result of this fire. They are currently being treated, although it's unclear the extent of their injuries or exactly who was injured, if it was firefighters or the employees at the mill. But we did hear from the owner of the mill, who told us that all the employees who were inside at the time have been accounted for. Now, the state fire marshal's office says they haven't even begun to investigate exactly what happened. My God. My God. Okay. Now, we have been able to confirm through Maine Health that a total of 10 people have been injured as a result. Okay. Now, we were able to confirm through Maine Health that a total of 10 people have been injured as a result of this fire. They are currently being treated, but it is unknown exactly. Now, we were able to confirm through Maine Health that a total of 10 people were injured as a result of this fire. They are currently being treated, but it is unclear the extent of their injuries or exactly who was injured, if it was employees or firefighters. Now, my God. Okay. Now, we were able to confirm through Maine Health that a total of 10 people were injured as a result of this fire. They are currently being treated, but it is unclear the extent of their injuries. Okay, why can I not? I'll just write it down because I can't. Okay. Now, we have been able to confirm through Maine Health that a total of 10 people have been injured as a result of this fire. They are currently being treated, but it is unclear the extent of their injuries or exactly who was injured, if it was employees at the mill or firefighters. Now, we did hear from the owners, who did confirm for us that all the employees who were inside the mill at the time have been accounted for. The state fire marshal's office says they haven't even begun to investigate this fire. They say it could take some time before they figure out exactly what happened here. Okay. Hopefully this is the last take. Now, we were able to confirm through Maine Health that a total of 10 people have been injured as a result of this fire. They are currently being treated, but it is unclear the extent of their injuries or who exactly was injured, if it was firefighters or employees at the mill. Now, we were able to confirm through the owners today that all the employees that were inside the mill at the time have been accounted for. The state fire marshal's office says they haven't even begun to investigate this fire, and they say it could take some more time before they figure out exactly what happened here tonight. In Searsmont, Max Williams, Fox. This day has been so long. Okay. Now, we were able to confirm through Maine Health that a total of 10 people have been injured as a result of this fire. Now, we were able to confirm through Maine Health that a total of 10 people have been injured as a result of this fire. They are currently being treated, but it is unclear the extent of their injuries or exactly who was injured, if it was firefighters or employees at the mill. Now, we did hear from the owners, who confirmed for us that the employees who were inside the mill at the time have been accounted for. The state fire marshal's office says they haven't even begun to investigate this fire, and they say it could take some more time before they figure out exactly what happened here tonight. In Searsmont, Max Williams, CBS 13 News. Whew. Okay, now I do a Fox. Will they take the? They probably will. We'll just do a Fox just in case. Okay. Now, we were able to confirm through Maine Health that a total of 10 people have been injured as a result of this fire. They are currently being treated, but it is unclear the extent of their injuries or exactly who was injured, if it was firefighters or employees at the mill. We were able to confirm through the owners today that all the employees who were inside the mill at the time have been accounted for. Now, the state fire marshal's office says they haven't even begun to investigate this fire, and it could take some time before they figure out exactly what happened here tonight. In Searsmont, Max Williams, Fox 23 News at 10. Whew, okay, they can have fun editing that. Oh my god, you know they want to.